utilizó el camino de entrada de una vivienda para dar marcha atrás, sin pensar que el dueño de casa le pondría una pistola en la cabeza.
What are you doing over here?
Get out of my fucking driveway.
What?
You come over there and put the gun in my goddamn head.
I didn't come over there and put a gun in your head. You came onto my property.
Call the cops.
You call the cops. Call right now.
Pero cuando el sujeto llamó a la policía para dar aviso, mintió descaradamente e inventó una historia totalmente falsa.
There's people coming and going in that house all hours of the night, every night. Different cars and so on.
Sir, I didn't know what happened.
Una mujer puso en marcha su automóvil y para poder retroceder pasó por la entrada de vehículos de su vecino. Pero ella nunca se imaginó que eso se convertiría en un escándalo de enormes proporciones por el enojo del hombre.
After hitting the rear window of the car, Vetsch begins yelling at the driver. Moments later, a woman from inside his neighbor's house runs outside. That's when Vetsch begins yelling profanities.
My driveway.
Excuse me. No, let me tell you something, mother. You come up in the car and say, "Oh, you
I got you on my camera.
for what?
Driving in my driveway. Stay out.
No obstante, luego de que su amiga fue rápidamente a defenderla, la situación comenzó a salirse de control y el exaltado vecino no encontró nada mejor que apuntarle con un arma.
Call the cops now.
Put a gun in my head!
What? Coming in
Put a gun in my head!
The woman follows Vetsch but never steps on his driveway. Still, Vetsch demands she leave.
What are you doing over here?
Get out of my fucking driveway.
What?
You come over there and put the gun in my goddamn head!
I didn't come over there and put a gun in your head. You came onto my property.
Call the cops.
You call the cops. Call right now.
There's two.
Call it right now.
There's one right there.
He's driving my goddamn car. You got floor.
He did.
Stay out of my goddamn driveway.
He's that right to the whole house. Hey, you
Stay out of my driveway. Put it in that house. Stay out of my driveway.
I got a video too. I don't care. He put a gun in my head.
Tras el absurdo altercado entre vecinos, el hombre decidió llamar a la policía para respaldarse.
This woman came at me in my driveway, threatening me.
Okay, do you know who she is?
I don't know who she is. The neighbor across the street is Jason Rowe. He's pending a drug charge right now for trafficking fentanyl. They've been doing drugs. The woman came at me.
Okay, are you back in your house and where's the gun?
I'm on my doorstep right now.
Okay, can you go inside, close the door?
I certainly can.
Okay, so where's the gun at now?
It's in my possession, in my property. She came at me. She's back across the street. She was standing in my driveway, telling me to make her leave, and she's coming at me, threatening me. Her husband or somebody else is in this car. They're driving into my driveway. They've been warned about it before, and there's like 8 of them that live in this house, and they're all like deranged.
Sin embargo, él no fue el único que contactó a las autoridades, ya que tras presenciar todo lo que había sucedido, el testigo no dudó en dar aviso a la policía.
Pulled up, my neighbor's got a gun to my guest's head, I guess, and then he goes back inside and calls y'all. But I just pulled up to my house and the dude had a gun pointed at the lady. Come over to see my wife, to see my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's right here. I just pulled up and he had a gun out here and just waving it around, I guess. Didn't know what driveway was mine, that way or this way. It was right next to each other, and they pulled in his, and he came out the house with a gun and shit, pointing right at her head. Yeah, he's back in his house over there, and he said he's going to call the police. But I pulled up and seen what's going on in my house. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And they're old. She's a little old lady, and she got a gun to her head, man. I mean, it's crazy. I have a lot of problems with me. He calls the police on me every single day for parking in the road or parking here, parking there, music too loud. Now he's still out here pointing guns at people. it's getting a little ridiculous.
Pero cuando los oficiales llegaron al lugar de los hechos, no solo intentó justificarse delante de ellos, sino que también les contó una versión inverosímil de los hechos.
Can you tell me what happened from your point of view, and then
I have my Nest display on my computer, above my computer, and I'm watching that, so I'm pulling in the driveway.
Then which car was it again?
This white car right here.
Was it the newer or older?
This newer.
Okay.
So I went in there and I was gonna tell them, stay the hell out of my driveway. They've been told this before. I didn't realize it was a different car because white Ford Edge is a white Ford Edge thing. I didn't realize it was a different guy is still sitting in the car. Mm-hmm. I slapped the back of it because I didn't want to come up on the guy because, like I said, Jason knows that he's pending charges for trafficking fentanyl right now from back in November.
Okay.
There's people coming and going in that house all hours of the night, every night. Different cars and so on.
Sir, I need to know what happened.
So I hollered at the guy, I said, stay the hell off my property.
Was he still on?
He was in the vehicle right there, right where it is right now. Okay.
Okay.
And then she came out of the house, coming at me, all the way up, and I backed into my driveway. And she's coming clear across into my yard, into my face.
Okay.
And in a threatening manner. And I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this shit. I don't come out here. I've got a revolver and it's sitting in there. It's unloaded right now. And I'm like, I put it in my pocket before I walked out. And then when she came up into my face, I pulled it out.
No obstante, las mentiras no sirvieron de nada, ya que el molestoso vecino ya tenía muy malos antecedentes que lo precedían.
The victims had backed apparently into this guy's driveway. He was not happy about it.
Flagler County Sheriff's investigators say Terry Vetsch was so unhappy that a vehicle briefly backed into his driveway in the W section of Palm Coast. He charged out of his house to confront the driver, who was now across the street.
We've seen many times where the anger gets a hold of somebody and they lose control about what they're supposed to do. The unfortunate thing is sometimes that ends in death.
Investigators say the driver's passenger, who was knocking at a friend's door, heard the commotion and came back, which is where things escalated.
Finalmente, tras el incidente, el pistolero fue detenido y encarcelado, y le impusieron una fianza de $50,000.